Hey everyone, my name is Wedge and Battle for Zendikar spoilers continue, so here we are with another spoiler video. We've seen some stupidly powerful cards so far, but a few of today's are, let's just say, unique in their uses. This set is going to be so weird. I hope you're ready to see something that hasn't been seen in Magic in a long time. It's a weird set, I'm telling you. Hope you enjoy, and if you do, remember to hit that like button down there. It helps ensure the Zendikari victory over the Eldrazi. Unless you want the Eldrazi to win, then, you know, it does that too. Just the button, like click it. Let's move on. We'll start with arguably the weirdest card in the set. Void Winnower is 9 mana for an 11/9 Eldrazi. Your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana costs. Your opponent can't block with creatures with even converted mana costs. What? This card attacks the meta of Magic. I can't even right now. Oh man. Anyways, this card's dumb. It's a dumb card. One might say that it's odd. Okay, seriously, I'm done. Tokens can't block now since 0 is an even number, so good luck chumping this giant. Also, Wrath effects at 4 mana, while no longer the standard, still exist in non-standard formats. Look at Commander, Wrath of God, Day of Judgment, Supreme Verdict. Even non-Wrath spells like Cryptic Command just get wrecked by this thing. Hilarious card for Commander for sure. Back to Standard though, the new Man lands can't block, any Awakened lands can't block, most creatures in Magic can't block. Even costed creatures are all over the place, obviously. If you can play this in Standard, you turn off arguably half of your opponent's deck. That's disturbingly powerful. I have no idea how strong this card is. Honestly, I don't. But I mean, it's so meta. It has to do something, right? We still don't have an exact translation of this next card, but until we know more, we're calling it Hedrawn Network. 4 mana for an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, exile all creatures with power 5 or greater as long as it remains on the battlefield. Oh look, how cool. Another card that doesn't stop Siege Rhino. Super. Other than that, it's nice. Talk about story immersion. Clearly we know there are going to be Hedrawn issues. That's cool. You can't play this when the Void Winnower is in play, so can't wait to see that story pan out. This is great in the sideboard against huge Eldrazi/monsters decks that will exist post-rotation. Decent board wipe. It is susceptible to artifact removal, but you have a Hedrawn Network. You'll be fine, right? Felidar Sovereign is back in Battle for Zendikar. Pretty sweet reprint since it's around $10. Commander players love it to death, and I'm excited to see it again. If we can get some serious lifelink shenanigans in Standard, you best believe this cat beast will be there, that win condition. Greenwarden of Murasa is 4 colorless and 2 green for a 5/4 elemental. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. When it dies, you may exile it. If you do, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, this card's insane. Take Eternal Witness, put another one right on top of it, and you have the Greenwarden. This card's incredibly powerful. Gets you back 2 cards pretty much no matter what at some point, and it's a 5/4. I don't think 6 mana is too much for this ability. It's so strong. There isn't even a limitation for the type of card you can take, just any card. And as posted in the original article, that synergy with See the Unwritten is hysterical. You can play See the Unwritten, get the Greenwarden, it comes into play, and you can get back the See the Unwritten you just played. I mean, come on. That's just funny. I strongly believe this is good enough for Standard play. The double recursion and lack of restrictions on it is just, it's honestly, wow. Constructed playable, yeah, great card. Catacomb Sifter is 1 colorless, 1 black, and 1 green for a 2/3 Eldrazi Drone with Devoid. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion token onto the battlefield. We all know what they do by now. Also, whenever another creature you control dies, scry 1. And Limited Bomb. This doesn't have as much upside as Reaper of the Wilds, but I mean it's an uncommon. It's a bomb uncommon. Getting to scry is gross, especially since it doesn't say non-token, and 3 mana for a 2/3 and a 1/1? Yeah, just sign me up. Awesome. Drana's Emissary is 1 colorless, 1 white, and 1 black for a 2/2 Vampire Cleric ally with flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. First thing, Vampire Cleric ally. All them creature types. Second, Aloro Commander players. Here you go. Third, this isn't Vampire Nighthawk, but if you're playing some kind of Esper control deck, isn't this exactly what you want? I know it's meant for limited, and it'll be amazing there, but just saying, I really like this card. It's food for thought. Herald of Kozilek is 1 colorless, 1 blue, and 1 red for a 2/4 Eldrazi Drone with Devoid. Colorless spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Friggin' crap. Okay, first, little late for the blue-red artifact deck, aren't ya? That's rude. Second, love this card. It synergizes with Hangerback Walker, and let's be honest, isn't that all you really need right now? Seriously though, if an Eldrazi deck shows up, there's no reason not to run this card. It's pseudo-ramp and has a big butt so it can block early attackers effectively. Very good for 3 mana, I like. Munda, Ambush Leader, is 2 colorless, 1 red and 1 white for a 3/4 legendary creature core ally with haste and rally. Whenever it or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, you may look at the top 4 cards of your library. If you do, reveal any number of ally cards from among them, then put those cards on the top of your library in any order and the rest on the bottom in any order. Alright, so we're basically looking at Rise from League of Legends that filters the top of your deck to just allies. The card's weird to me. It's like a fair version of Goblin Ringleader for allies. The problem is I'd expect this more out of a green-white card than a red-white card, but Wizards is expanding Red's role a little bit, just seems weird to me. Not sure it can fit into anything and be impactful enough since it does keep the cards on top of your library. If it was in hand, so good, jury's still out for me. Resolute Blademaster is 3 colorless, 1 red and 1 white for a 2/2 human soldier ally with rally. Whenever it or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain double strike until end of turn. Classic limited game ender. I don't think it's impactful enough to be constructed playable in whatever ally deck becomes a thing, but that's only because of cost. Other than that, love it. Double strike is great, the card's great, it's just, even if you trigger it multiple times, doesn't really do anything after the first trigger, you know? It's still cool. Skywriter Elf is X, 1 green and 1 blue for a 0/0 Elf Warrior ally with flying and converge. The Elf enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. Another great card for Simic, seriously. The color has been on point lately with value creatures. Skywriter Elf scales amazingly well. 4 mana for a 4/4 flyer? Yes, it's like a more efficient, cheaper Skyreach mana. I'll take that for days. The fact that you need blue and green is pretty much mitigated since Converge forces you to have so many colors anyways. Even just a plains, forest, and island, and you have a 3/3 flyer. That's so good. The Skywriter is a superb card. Kudos, Simic. Really bringing your A game these last few sets. Man lands are awesome. Shambling Vent is a non-basic land card that enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it to add 1 white or black mana to your mana pool. You can also pay 1 colorless, 1 white, and 1 black to make it a 2/3 white-black elemental creature with a lifelink until end of turn. Ready, everyone? Control staple and standard. Easily, 100%. That lifelink plus a 3 toughness body, Burn is going to hate this card. It's a win condition. Keeps your life total safe and pings away at your enemies. The idea of a lifelink land in general is already quite powerful. This card it's so good. And just 3 mana, easily a staple and standard until rotation. Guaranteed, done. Are you ready to see 3 of the most beautiful land cards you've ever seen? Yesterday we looked at the new Sacred Foundry. Today a Flooded Strand, Misty Rainforest, and Temple Garden. Good luck not crying. Here you go. Yeah, I know. The Flooded Strand and Misty Rainforest especially. I'll take out a second mortgage to get a set of those. Are you kidding me? That's beautiful. Downright beautiful. Easily one of the most amazing land cards I've ever seen. Mind blown. Wow. Now today was an active day for spoilers. Jeez, we saw some crazy stuff. Let me know in the comments which cards were your favorites and which cards you think will see the most play. Personally, I think there will be back alley brawls for the Flooded Strand, but hey, my priorities are skewed. As always, subscribe for the latest and most reliable Battle for Zendikar spoiler information you could ever need. This is the Mana Source. I'm Wedge. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.